Alright y'all, this is Dan, Carnivore vs. MS, back with another video. I am trying to be a little quiet today. My wife and my father-in-law are napping and I do not want to wake them. And I do kind of speak loudly. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. First I'm going to talk about a few things that I've put into my diet and I've changed up a little bit, and with good reason. And another thing is something I want to do a little differently today. I want to talk about some of the things that before I got ill I used to do, and sorry, someone's calling me. And some of the things I want to get back to doing once I'm healthy again. And some of the things I don't want to wait to do. I just want to do it. Even though I'm in the position or the condition that I'm in. It's perfectly okay with me. I have, alright, first, before I start talking about what I want to do. The things that I've added to my diet are, and I kept saying that I was going to do this, but I'm going to add some avocado and some sweet potato to my diet. And the reason I'm doing that is, some people say fiber is overrated, but I feel like I need a little fiber in my diet, just to help move things along, so to speak. Also, another thing is with the avocado and sweet potatoes being the choice, there's a reason for that choice, and that choice is the carbs are way better for you than any other uh, fruit or vegetable, um, and definitely way better than man-made foods. Therefore, that was the perfect choice for me. I'm going to try to use purple sweet potatoes and regular sweet potatoes. You do want to wash those because they are added to the Dirty Dozen list of foods that are oversprayed with pesticides when planted, like grapes. And if you don't know what the Dirty Dozen is when it comes to fruits and vegetables, you might want to look that up. It's been around for a long time, and they just add sweet potatoes to that list, and therefore you do want to clean those very well before you eat them, and probably don't want to eat the skin because the skin has a high content of lectins in it. Anyway, today I want to do something a little bit different and talk about some of the things that I used to do, some of the things that I absolutely love doing, and some of the things I want to get back to doing. Like, I've always been an outdoors person. I hate being in the house constantly, nonstop. And one of the newest things I love to do is to work out. And I went away from it for a few months, and because of Mr. Super Sad, I got back into it. It just feels like there's something I need to do, and doing the same old same is not working for me, so I've gone back to working out. Thank you, Mr. Superset, for pushing me that direction. Another thing that I love to do, and I've always loved to do this, is hunt. I've always been a hunter. I've always loved hunting. My dad taught it to me as a child, and I taught it to my son as he was a child, about 7 years old. I started him, I think. And I didn't actually start until I was about 8 or 9 years old. But I love to hunt. I do not waste the food. I do eat it. I eat every single thing that I get from it. Fishing, I also love to fish, and that is one of the things that I cannot wait to get back to do. I want to fish so badly. Love fishing. Fishing is fun. The food tastes delicious. It's very good. It's very nutritious. And that's just 3 of the things that I love to do. I used to be a real goofy kind of guy, I guess you would say. Act a little crazy just to make my family laugh. do anything I could to make them laugh at any given time. It's so random, but that's just who I was, and I let uh, my diagnosis change all of that because I was so dedicated to trying to find a way to heal, and I let real life get away from me. Um, and I mean, that's just something I want to get back to doing. I love to laugh. My favorite movies are comedies and action movies, but comedies are my all-time favorite. I do love watching comedies. I love to laugh. I love to make other people laugh, and I do really want to get back to doing that type of thing. And being like this, or being this type of person, is not beneficial for your health. First of all, because you let the stresses of the littlest, tiniest things get to you. You let the bigger things I can see stressing you out. But even those things, we gotta try to do the best we can with letting them just pass right over your shoulder. And hindsight is 2020, obviously. But one of the guys that I listen to, Les Brown, he is super motivator. If you don't know the story of Les Brown, he was born on an abandoned house living room floor by his mama, being so poor but dedicated to keeping her children together. She gave birth and still tried to raise these children the best as she can. I believe there was 3, and Les Brown himself was a twin. People always told him that he had mental issues and he was retarded, and somebody changed his life one day by telling him that he wasn't retarded and that he could do whatever he set his mind to. And he did it, and he's now a multi-millionaire, very brilliant man, and he loves to motivate other people. He talks to very large companies about boosting revenue and boosting morale, and he's very good at what he does. He's a genius. And Les Brown always says, if you get knocked down, land on your back. Because if you land on your back, at least you can look up. And if you can look up, you can get up. And a lot of the things that Les Brown say, I take to heart. He's a very smart man, very genius. And what he says, he's much like Tony Robbins and Eric Thomas. I love those kinds of guys. Those guys are super motivating. Ray Lewis, guys like that. Mr. Superset is now changed the way I think. He made a comment to me about a month ago that said, you can do anything you want if you set your mind to it. And when he said that directly to me, it motivated me to get off my ass and get back to work. And I'm never ever going to give up. I did get lazy. I will admit that. I'm not afraid to man up and say that I got lazy. I am going to be honest with you guys and tell you when I do things like over the past week, I've added sweet potatoes to my diet. I have eaten sweet potatoes. I did eat fast food. It was fried chicken. I love fried chicken. The worst thing about the food was it was cooked in oil, vegetable oils, or peanut oil. I'm not really sure, and that's what makes it so terrible. Other than it was carry out, the vegetable oil is ultimately the worst thing that the food consisted of, was being cooked in oil. Other than that, guys, I'm just trying so very hard, and I think I've talked to about 30 different people on YouTube and online about the diet that I need to get rid of MS. So the thing is healing the gut. I did talk about this before. I am going to talk about it again. And it seems that Hippocrates hit the nail on the head way back in the beginning of time with medicine when he said that disease starts in the gut. All disease starts in the gut. I don't care what disease it is, it starts in the gut. Cancer, autism, multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer's, it leaves the gut, goes to the brain through the bloodstream, and he hit the nail on the head when he said that. So, the thing with me is I want to try to do just animal fats. Again, just fats. Tallow, bone marrow, just the fats, no protein. The, speaking to these 30, it was almost 30 people, and they all were saying the same thing, and they come from 3 different diets. It was vegan diet, the keto diet, and the carnivore diet. Supposed experts, and each one of them said the same exact thing. Although they were getting their sources from different places, as the vegans were getting it from plants, keto and carnivore were both getting them from animal fats. Keto also was getting it from plants, the long chain or medium chain fats from vegetables, root vegetables, and plant and fruits. But you know, guys, I just want to get back to having fun. I just want to get back to taking care of myself. I want to do it correctly. I want to, support my family the best way I can. They really supported me since I lost my job because of this disease, and I've always felt that this is not the way it's supposed to be, and it's one of the reasons why I fight so hard. But fighting this hard has made me feel like I neglected my youngest child. I neglect my wife and my father-in-law. They help. Although I say thank you, I never feel like it's actually enough. I feel like I need to return the favor somehow. Never feel like I've done enough to this point to, be worthy of their help. So I just want to get back to feeling great, being great, doing the best that I can, 100% of the time. And I'm gonna fight until that happens. But the bone marrow and the animal fats, you get every single vitamin out of animal fats. Every single vitamin and just about every mineral you can get. Potassium, magnesium. Oh, and another thing about magnesium my son brought to my attention was that coffee stops magnesium from getting to the brain through the bloodstream. And I am researching that at this moment, or I have been looking at it, and I am going to keep looking it up. Just going to keep reading as much as I can about it, trying to find out as much as I can so that I can pass that info on. So even if you're taking a magnesium supplement, you have to make sure you're not taking in or ingesting foods that are going to block it from helping you heal, helping to get to your brain, helping your HDL and LDL cholesterols level out, because one too high and one too low can cause health defects, cause multiple problems like stroke and diabetes and cancer and things like that. So you do want to make sure that you have your hormones, your cholesterols, your vitamins and minerals all in check. So with that, guys, try to keep up your spirits. I'm going to try to keep mine up. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. You guys, going to try to come to you with more content. Try to be a little more fun down the road. Hopefully I can get back to that point. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Every single one of you guys' support is very important to me. I appreciate it so much. To my wife and my children, my father-in-law, and my family and friends, thank you and I love you. But until the next video, guys, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Thank you and I love you. Be your best and do your best.